Hi, my love. This is going to be your one question mini reading. Let me make sure we're doing the mini reading for you. Your question is, what is my soul calling for me to do in this lifetime? So what I'm going to do is use a mixture of oracle and tarot cards for your reading. All of the cards that I'm going to be using are pretty much here on these stacks. So in case any of you, if you guys are watching the video and you're curious, they're right there for you guys to see. And I'm just going to pull the energy on the reading. And we'll just begin and see what comes through. So, what is your soul calling you to do in this lifetime? I think I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm not going to put the cards facing up until I'm ready to read. I think we'll do something a little bit different today with how I pull cards. I feel like I need to use two of these. So we'll get all the oracle cards set up first, and then I'll just start pulling tarot as we go along with the reading. I like to just approach my readings completely intuitively. I don't really use any spreads or anything. Okay. All right, so, okay, let's just begin. So, we have holistic health for the chakra card. This is the root chakra. It's holistic health. We have Gaia, nurturing. Waterfall, effortless. So right off the bat, for what your soul is craving, what your soul needs to do in this lifetime. Gotta drink my water, sorry. Is a lot of holistic healing, okay? Now, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but holistic healing is the method of like crystal healing, energy healing, Reiki healing, massage therapy, reflexology, tarot readings, mediumship readings, all of that kind of stuff that is kind of like a whole umbrella, in my opinion, of holistic healing, holistic health. It's also oils. A lot of people are into the essential oils and utilizing the oils in their day-to-day life. It's yoga. It's pranic healing. It's meditation. It's Pilates. It's like all of that stuff, right? And I feel like what you need to do is find 1, 2, 3, all of them. No, I'm just kidding. Find 1 or 2 that really resonates with you. Maybe you already have a connection with 1 or 2 of those things, and really start bringing it into your life as a day-to-day ritual. A practice that you do constantly. This is where your soul is really called to. It's guided to, at least from what the cards are saying. Okay. Are you a healer, or are you needing to be healed? That's kind of the question here. That's what is up to you to decipher. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm really careful. I tread really carefully when I do like a life purpose kind of a reading, because I'm not here to tell you what your life purpose is. I mean, that's something you will discover as you go along with your day-to-day. It changes also. It's not set in stone what your purpose is. So in one part of your lifetime, you will be into one thing, and then maybe you'll have a major career change later on. So your life purpose is not set in stone. I want to say that. But I do feel like right now what you're really resonating is with the holistic health. And so there's a lot of different forms of holistic health and activities and things to learn. And so I really want you to really think about that and ask yourself, am I needing this holistic health for me to heal me? Or am I being called to do it, to learn it, to heal others? Okay. And you never know, maybe you're already a part of something and you're just really being called back to it, you know? So that could be the thing too. The waterfall of effortless and Gaia with nurturing, this is a lot of earth energy, okay? So, and you also have the earth vibration with the root chakra. So a lot of grounding needs to happen with you in order to really embrace this life purpose. A lot of grounding, a lot of trust, a lot of really utilizing your ability to connect to Mother Nature. And I feel like this is cloudy. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully it wasn't too super cloudy. Anyways, so you need to ground more, eating foods that are more plant-based or from within the ground. So potatoes, carrots, you know, things like that. To help ground you, and also maybe grounding techniques with meditation, things like that that'll bring you back to center, because maybe you're in your headspace a lot, or maybe you're like me, you're a Pisces and you're just in your fantasy world all the time. So, you know, doing things like that to help ground you and coming back into center is another thing. Nurturing your life purpose too. Once you figure out what is really special to you and what is important to you, you're being called to really nurture that path, to take care of it, to and it's also showing effortless. So it's showing that it's gonna flow. Okay, we see the flow of the waterfall. It's gonna flow natural. It's going to feel natural for you. It's not going to be a difficult path. And that's actually, I feel like Spirit's way of telling you, you'll know when it's your life purpose because you won't struggle with it. It's just going to flow naturally for you. Oh, this is my whale guide. Okay, so you got the whale. The whale is water vibration, obviously. And the whale brings the message of delves deep, profound, peace, and wisdom. So what you're being called to do when it comes to your holistic health, okay, this path, your spiritual path, your purpose, you got to dive deep, okay? This is not surface level stuff. This is not a surface level path. Your life purpose is calling you to go deep. It's water vibe. So that means that you're really going to go deep within the psyche, deep in your emotions, and probably deep with your clients if you are acting as the healer to someone else. So you may be dealing with a lot of people who are in need of healing, who are in need of nurturing, okay? If you are the one, now here's the other thing. You could be playing both positions. Maybe first off, you need to go through the healing process. And once you're healed and you've gone through your shift and transformation, then you can pass on those amazing experiences and gifts to people, okay? So you can look at it that way too. I'm gonna pull from my Gaia Oracle about this, and then we'll pull some tarot cards. Attachment, letting go, restrictions, and fear. So what's causing those restrictions and fear? Let's pull some tarot on that. So what I'm seeing is with the attachment, maybe with you not embracing, for you to be asking about the life purpose is telling me that one, maybe there is an attachment that you have to something negative thoughts, the ego. What is stopping you from embracing a path that's truly liberating to you? That's kind of what you need to identify. Let's see what the tarot can give us some insight on about that. So we have the Five of Swords that just fell out. The Five of Swords is all about conflicts. It's usually arguing, listening to people talking behind your back. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, we have a lot of cards falling out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Could this be yourself and a lover, or could this be mom and dad energy? Could these be people who are antagonists in your life that are not okay? These all These wanted to come out too. So we have the 10 of Cups. We have the High Priestess, but she actually fell out in reverse. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Pentacles coming up. And then your shadow card is the 3 of Swords. So to me, you listen to a lot of what other people tell you. You really, really care a lot about what other people think. And I feel like that's been limiting you. Another thing I'm seeing is you don't trust your own intuition, and you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting what your conscience is telling you. You're listening more to what everybody else is saying. I feel like these two people can represent yourself and a lover perhaps, but I also feel like they represent people of authority in your life. So like mom and dad, or maybe these were like teachers, or these were just like people who had authority of your life, and you really listened to what they had to say, and you kind of started walking a path based on what other people wanted for you and not what you wanted for yourself. I think that's what took place here. The 10 of Cups coming up with the High Priestess in reversed. To me, that kind of makes me think of you have fears of not being able to provide for the family, or fears of not being able to live a fantasy, happy ending type of a lifestyle. I say fantasy because life isn't like this. Sometimes it is. It is like this temporarily. I'll say that. But it's not like this 100% of the time, okay? And that's reality. Everybody has struggles. We all struggle. Some people struggle more than others. Some people struggle a lot. But what I'm saying is that for you to strive for this constantly it's an irrational way of looking at life, okay? And I feel like that matched with the High Priestess in reverse this has been one of the reasons wanting to have this kind of a life or this happy ending, and it's caused you to really turn away from listening to what your intuition is telling you and where you're being guided. I feel like there's a lot of fears there of not being able to provide, fears of listening or worrying about what everybody else is thinking of you. And so I totally see that. But I do see with the Page of Pentacles that there is going to be something that catches your interest, okay? That's usually a card of something catches your interest that you are looking at and that you're really, really involved with, that you really want to learn more about. And then the 3 of Pentacles is rebuilding or creating or learning or studying that, okay? So rebuilding the structure of your life, rebuilding that grounding, the roots, okay? Refertilizing that soil. To start a new life, to start a new path. That's kind of how I'm seeing that that's how it is coming to play. Let me pull from another tarot deck for you so I don't mess with the one I just pulled from, because I want to look at that fear of the 3 of Swords before we end your reading. We have a couple minutes. That 3 of Swords. Oh, 3 of Swords again. Wonderful. Something happened. There are disappointments, not wanting to disappoint. Maybe something happened in the past. Yeah, this could be someone from the past. A broken relationship, some kind of disappointment happened with someone in the past, perhaps causing you to not trust. It kind of broke your will. We want to get you out of that place. Your shadow card with that is the 5 of Swords, similar here to the 5 of Swords. You really have a lot of work to do on the inner part, okay? To embrace a lot of this life path stuff, this purpose, this new way of living. You got to clean up the cobwebs, okay? There's a lot of past cobwebs. There's a lot of needing to get rid of worrying about what everybody else is thinking of you. You need to embrace your life for you, my love. So I hate to end the reading on that note because I feel like there's so much more we could talk about, but I also, it is a mini reading, so I can't go more over time because that's just the way it is. But my love, lots to do, lots to think about, lots to heal from, but I kind of see where you're going. You're going on a path of self-healing. And most likely these experiences, this pain, you're going to be able to turn it into a positive and help other people. I totally see that. So with that, my love, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. If you have any questions, please send me an email. And anyone, if you're watching, this is a mini reading. If you are interested, please click the link in the description box. Check out my website, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, my loves.